The Dollar Tree is reporting record losses due to shoplifting. The Dollar Tree. So people are stealing from the dollar store. Yeah, that's a sign of how desperate people are. And it looks like Dollar Tree is going to have to, raise prices because of all of the theft. But there's way more to this story. Did you know there's a new law that will probably be signed into law in California? And the law makes it a crime for a retail shop owner to stop a shoplifter. That's right. That's right. This is state-sanctioned shoplifting. And currently, the way it works, at least in Los Angeles and perhaps the entire state, I'm not sure. But the way it works currently is you can steal up to $950 worth of product from any retail store, and the officials will not charge you with a crime. You will not be prosecuted for.
All right, you heard, they're allowing, let me first say, all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham HaRakah Kodash, double honors unto our apostles and elders which rule great millstone, while is Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa abababal. So as you heard, they're letting people, rob the stores. They're saying that they won't arrest nobody for anything less than $1,000. But this is actually a plan to get people in that mindset of taking what's not theirs, which is going to lead into a time of desperation when there is nothing, and these people have the mentality of taking what's not theirs, which is all by plan. All right, it's all going by the script of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which the devil, the so-called white man, he's working on the left-hand side and he's taking away resources, trying to cause chaos to bring forth his new world order, an implantable microchip. It says in 2 Ezra 15 verse 18, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the pride of the so-called white race, starting with the elite that rule the world. Because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right. And these monsters, all right, Esau's creating them. Okay, that's why Esau's going to have to suffer, because he's really the one that created these monsters that he's going to unleash on earth. All right. It says in Isaiah 3 verse 8, for Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen, which is the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian, which we've fallen from being a god to being slaves to these Edomites, the so-called white men, the red devil, and the other nations. Salakia. My throat is dry. I haven't drank no water all day, being the Day of Atonement, so I'm getting a little dry now at the end. But I wanted to do these sit-downs that was on my mind, while I was meditating today. It says, for Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen, so we fell from being gods. We were cast out of our land, which was Israel, and scattered throughout the world in slavery. We are still in slavery today under the so-called white race and the other nations. All right, subject to payment. So they're making it hard for us, just like Pharaoh did in the time of Egypt when Moses and Aaron said, let my people go. It says, because their tongue and their doings are against Yahweh, to provoke the eyes of his glory. So the 2/3, the show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their souls, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. So you got 2/3 of the nation of Israel in America that are going to be cut off and slaughtered for their wicked deeds. All right? Which part of them is sodomy, which is being homosexuals. Say ye to the righteous of Israel, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings, which we're prophesying of our salvation, which we're going to taste this graciousness of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the rewards of his hands shall be given him. Why? Because his hands is what created these devils, these monsters of Israel. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which led thee caused thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. Let me get that in the GNT, all right? And it's what? Isaiah 3. Isaiah 3. And it says, in verse 10, the righteous will be happy, the things will go well for them. They will be able to enjoy what they have worked for, which we're working for the kingdom. That is of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which is of righteousness. But evil people are doomed, starting with those evil so-called Caucasians, which rule the world in wickedness. What they have done to others will now be done to them, which they're going to go into slavery. Money lenders oppress my people, and their creditors cheat them. My people, your leaders are misleading you, so that you do not know which way to turn. Why? Like it says in the King James. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, which those money lenders are the Edomites, which are the base men, right? They're the lowest level of mankind, and they're ruling over us. And women rule over them, which they set up the woman over the man because they're fools. O my people, they which led thee to cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. They made us forget who we were. Yahweh standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. So the Lord is going to judge the wicked and them that do wickedly. You get that in Isaiah 3, verse 13. The Lord is ready to state his case. He is ready to judge his people. So he's going to start with Jacob's trouble, but then it's going to be Esau's trouble in the other nations. The Lord is bringing the elders and leaders of his people to judgment. He makes this accusation: you have plundered vineyards, and your houses are full of what you have taken from the poor. Right? It says, you have no right to crush my people and take advantage of the poor. I, the sovereign Lord, Yahweh Almighty, have spoken. See? So now this was talking about the wicked Israelites that were in Jerusalem, right? They're taxing our people, robbing our people, robbing even Yahweh of his tithes, right? They even try to rob Yahweh Shai of his honor. Well, now it's Esau, the wicked that rule over us, and they're trying to rob Yahweh of his people. They're trying to rob Yahweh Shai of his honor. Look what they did. They set up the image of the so-called white man, Jesus, right? They're trying to kill us. They're leading us into slaughter, right? Like sheep. But the Lord is he's gonna fight for us. All right, that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna fight for us. All praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Ha B'Kah Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders which rule Great Millstone well. And shalom to the elect. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa abba.